Hi everybody, thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to be making a big salad that's just for me. On days where I don't do low calorie day, I do like to volume eat. So at least once a week I'll do this massive salad that's just for me. And it does me for until the next day. It's got loads of vegetables in it, some of my proteins, that kind of thing. So yeah, let's start. So what I do is I take, this one's nearly a full bag because I have used some of it in some sandwiches for my husband. So nearly a full bag of lettuce. I do tend to use a full bag. I like this one from M&S because it's chopped rather than shredded, which, you know, I do prefer. And then I've got almost a whole cucumber. I have weighed this out for myself, and I've made a note of all that kind of thing. If you think this is a bit too much food for yourself, then that's fine. You can half it, you can save it for another day, maybe the next day, something like that. But it's fine for me. I'm used to this because I've been doing it since I started losing weight about 3 years ago. So I do like to have my just one meal a day really. And I like to have quite a big meal, so it just satisfies me, and it works for me. So yeah, I'm just going to stop 1 minute just while I chop this cucumber up. Okay, so that's chopped up now. I just cut it in half and then just cut it into these chunks. And then I've got a whole pointed red pepper. It's just a sweet pepper. So I'll chop this up and I'll add that to it. So that's in there now as well. You can chop this up as finely as you like. I like to have it quite chunky. If you've got a vegetable chopper, pop it in there. So now I'll be adding a whole carrot. But what I'll do is I'll just make these ribbons with my vegetable peeler. Yeah, I don't like to grate it because it can get a bit like the carrot juice kind of goes to the bottom, and I don't really like that. Same with tomatoes. I will be having, where are they? Yeah, I will be having these tomatoes. They are Picobello tomatoes from Tesco. I don't like to have big tomatoes because again, all the juice from the tomatoes just sinks to the bottom and it just makes a bit of a sloppy mess sometimes when you're at the end of it. So yep, so that's that, and then I'll just pop that over there, and then I'm going to add 80 grams of sweet corn. I'm going to zero that out because I've not weighed that out. This was just from Tesco. I also like to drain this the night before and put it in a tub because I like it cold. I don't like warm or tepid sweet corn, should I say, but I do like the tomatoes at room temperature. So there's 80 grams. And I'll be clearing this up as I go along. And then what I've also got is, so there was 170 grams of this butternut squash, and I just put it in the air fryer. I did this yesterday, so it's cold. I probably would normally have 100 to 150, but there's 170 left in the bag, and I thought rather than just putting little scraps in, I'll just finish it off. And then I've got 2 of these Beyond tenders. They're like a vegan chicken nugget tender. But what I've done is I've cooked it yesterday and then I've just chopped them up into little bits. So that will go in there as well. And then also I've got 20 grams of, I've not got the package because I put it in the bin, but it's 20 grams of Cathedral City extra mature vegan cheese. And what I do is, because I'm the only one in the house that eats it, I'll grate it really finely into a bag, and then I'll just freeze it and I'll take out what I need when I need it. I like to grate it with the finest grater that I have because I just find it covers things a bit better, and it goes a bit goes a bit further. Same if I'm having a cheese sandwich or something, I like to grate it really fine. So that's that in there. And then what else do we have? Right, so I've also got this rice. Now this has already been cooked and cooled again in the fridge because I had half of it yesterday for my lunch. So it's garlic rice from Aldi. I think it's part of their like a takeaway or Taste of India week, I'm not sure. So yeah, I will zero that out because I'm not exactly sure how much is in it. I normally have sort of, you know, I will have white rice or wholemeal basmati rice. I do tend to use microwave rice just because it's easier. So I think I'm going to go for 100 grams. It might end up being a little bit more because I think I had 125 yesterday. And there's 250. Oh yeah, I've gone over a little bit. I might as well just finish that off. 113. Saves it going to waste then. And I have got enough. I've got enough calories for that. Now what I'll do is I'll chop up these little tomatoes and I'll put them in, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so I've done that, and also what I've done, I've chopped up just a slice of red onion. Just cut that quite fine, as fine as you like it. Have as much as you want. It's totally up to you. You're eating it at the end of the day. Like I said, I know it does look like a lot of food, and you know, if it's not for you, then it's not for you. It's fine. But this does really work for me, and I really enjoy it. It's humongous bowl, massive. Okay, I'll be with you in just 1 second. Okay, so now to make my mayonnaise dressing, whatever you'd call it, go a little bit further. What I do is I add 15 grams of this Hellmann's plant-based mayonnaise. 15. And then I will add 80 grams of this Tesco free from soya yogurt. You can use whatever yogurt you like. You know, you can use a dairy one. You can use different vegan yogurt that you like. I'll just put in 80 grams. It's just because if you have too much mayo, it's not really very good for you. Especially that one, like a vegan one. I've never seen like a low fat one. My husband has low fat mayo, lighter than light, all that kind of stuff, and I can never find one for myself. I don't think there is one, so I just like water it down basically. And then what I'll do is I'll add some garlic granules. Put in as much as you like, however garlicky you like things. Some Italian herbs. I really like to put in quite a lot of seasonings just because it takes that tang away of the yogurt. So then there's some paprika, a little bit of ground turmeric, a little bit of black pepper, some cumin, a little bit of garam masala. That one's not open, so I'm just going to have to open that. So a little bit of that. And then some salt. This is just Himalayan pink salt. And then what I'll do is just stir all that together. And then if you want to taste it, taste your own obviously. If you want to taste yours and just see what you want to add to it, or you know, if you need a bit more or something, it's fine. You don't have to use the herbs I've just used or the spices I've just used. You can use whatever you like. I'm just going to add a bit more garlic because I do like it quite garlicky. So that's that. I mean, obviously it won't cover all of your salad, but it'll make it so it's not just boring and plain. And then what else I'll add when I put the yogurt on. Actually, I'll do that now and I'll come back to you. Okay, so that's all stirred together. What I'll now do is, I love avocado. I have it pretty much every day, and especially because I think Tesco, I think this was 50p with a club card price, or 60, I'm not quite sure. But in our house, we don't have cheese tax, we have an avocado tax for the dogs. They know when I'm cutting an avocado, but my kitchen door's shut at the minute, so they can't hear. Otherwise, my little one would just be going bonkers. So, okay. So I will cut this, weigh it out, and I'll come back to you. So yeah, I've just cut that up. It worked out about 80 grams, and I've saved some for the dogs. I've just put some salt on it. I'm going to tidy all this away, and then that's done. Yeah, I really enjoy eating it. I really enjoy it. Like I say, I have it at least once a week, because I can count it in. It looks like a lot, but it is well within my daily calorie allowance that I have for myself. I'm almost at a maintenance, so I did put it up to 1900, but I put it back down a little bit. I think it's to 1850 or 1800, but again, that works for me. I don't feel like I'm restricting myself. I really enjoy it, especially when it's hot. It's, it's just so hot today. It takes me a long time to eat, which is good. And if I don't finish it, then the dogs will have it. They'll happily wolf this up. So yeah, thank you for watching my video again. I hope you get something useful out of it. I'd like to know if you try it. Take away whatever you like, add whatever you like. Obviously, if you eat meat, put whatever you will put in there. If you don't like those meat alternatives, I've made this before with chickpeas, lentils. Chickpeas is another one that I like to drain the night before and put it in the fridge in a tub, because I like them really cold. I don't like room temperature things. It's a bit, just weirds me out a little bit. I don't know why. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Bye then. Take care, bye. Just to add, sorry if this one seems a little bit rushed or a bit, a bit all over the place. I'm sure, like everybody else today in this heat, our brains are just know-how. They're all over the place. And I can be a little bit disorganised anyway. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the heat, but staying safe and getting loads of ice poles, ice creams, cold drinks, that kind of thing. So yeah, just be careful. Thank you. Bye.